Welcome to the Bible Reading Journey, where we are traveling from Genesis to Revelation. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're just joining us, welcome to the journey. And just jump in where we are because it's never too late to start. Lighthouse Ministry is happy to be traveling this road with you. Today we are on day number 182 of the Bible Reading Journey. And today's reading itinerary is the book of Proverbs, chapters 1 through 4. Good time right now to pause and first dive in to today's reading for yourself. Then join us back here for thoughts about today's journey. Today's journey is titled A Father's Words of Wisdom. Well, before we get there, where are we on the Bible reading journey? Well, we've just finished the longest book of the Bible, the Psalms. And now we begin our 20th book of the Bible, Proverbs. In your text notes, there's a recap of where we've been and where we are going in an outline of the Old Testament. The first 17 books that we completed were the historical books that portray the birth, growth, development, and discipline of God's covenant people, Israel. And currently, we are on the second section, the poetic books, where there's 5 books in that section. And the poetic books capture the emotions and heartbeats of the men and women living during that historical period. So we continue with that section, section 2C in your Old Testament outline. So welcome to the book of Proverbs. In Proverbs, we will find practical, timeless, godly teachings for all types of topics. In your text notes, there's also an outline of the book of Proverbs to guide us on our journey here. We are on section 1A of the Proverbs outline. So, as we are introduced to the book of Proverbs, first question, what is the purpose of Proverbs? We are told the answer to that in the second verse. To teach people wisdom and discipline. Second question, how do you get wisdom? Well, in the 7th verse, we find out, you start by fear of the Lord. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. And thirdly, our question is, where does this wisdom come from? And in chapter 2, verse 6, among other verses, we learn that the wisdom comes from the Lord. From His mouth come knowledge and understanding. The thought of the day comes from the Daily Walk Bible. Proverbs is the book of heavenly wisdom for your earthly walk. The challenge of the day. Make notes and memorize verses while you read and study the Proverbs for the next week or so. Don't just read about wisdom. Apply wisdom. Let it soak deep in your mind. There will be so many verses to choose from for the memory verse of the day, and feel free to substitute one that speaks specially to you. But we have here today Proverbs 2:6 as your memory verse today. For the Lord gives wisdom. From His mouth comes knowledge and understanding. The text notes contain information on how to find us on YouTube, Facebook, and email. Happy travels today. See you next time. This is Lisa at Lighthouse. God bless.